In this demo, we're going to add a React master detail view to our existing Visual Studio Code React single-page application. If you haven't seen the previous demo, you want to take a look at that first. So we're in the application that we created in the previous demo, and we're just going to run it to take a look at it. So it looks like we're listening on port 5000. So we'll go to our browser. Okay, and there's our application. In the previous demo, we created the actor, genre, movie, and tagline React views. And now we're going to create a master detail React view called movie actor, which is going to link the movie and the actor views and show us which actors are in which movies and which movies have which actors. We'll continue by creating our master detail form. So we'll do .NET React TS. That'll give us online help for the React Turbo Scaffolding component. And we can see that we're using React Turbo Scaffolding CLI version 1.9.20. And if we scroll down, there's a section called Master Detail Views that explains all the parameters for creating master detail views. Now fortunately, I've got them committed to memory, so we won't need to reference those. So we'll do a .NET and then React TS, and we'll pass our connect string. Server is localhost SQL 2012. Database is movies. And we'll use integrated security. Integrated security equals true. A DB context name is app DB context, and then we're going to have master detail. Actually, I spoke too soon. Let's reference these parameters here. Okay, so we need an MD model, and that's the master detail model table that contains the many-to-many relationship. We need an MD model, we need an MD master, an MD detail, and then primary key, primary and foreign keys. Okay, so MD model is going to be called movie actor. That's the table that contains the many-to-many relationship. We need specify the master table is going to be movie. MD detail, the detail table is going to be actor. The MD, I believe we need to specify an MD master primary key, MD master PK primary key, master PK, and the master primary key is simply ID. MD master foreign key, the foreign key is simply the master foreign key is movie ID, and then we have detail. The detail, the MD detail primary key is also ID. MD detail foreign key is actor ID, and then we have a couple of labels. We have the MD master label. Let me just take a look at the reference here. MD master label is the label field we're going to use display. Movie label is going to be title. MD detail label is going to be name. That's going to be the actor's name. So that should be the parameters that we need. The only other parameter we need is the model parameter, and that's to tell React Turbo Scaffolding that we only wanted to process a single model. In this case, the movie actor table. So that should do it. And we have some results. It says that views for movie actor were created, route to navigation were created, a controller was created, a client model was created, and the entity framework model was created. We run npm install again. Now this should run quickly because it's only picking up packages that are missing. .NET restore, .NET build, and then we have to run Webpack. We have a script in packages.json called dev that runs Webpack. Webpack will rebuild the React application. We have another one called prod for production, but since we're in development, we'll run the dev. And then we can run our application. Go to our browser. We'll just refresh the application. And there's our movie actor page down below. Now this is a master detail page driven by movies. So what we do is we type the name of a movie up here. This is an autocomplete box. We just typed ST for Star Wars, and we get all of the actors in the Star Wars movie. We have full functionality here. We can have built-in sorting and paging. Well, we only have one page here, but if we change the number of rows here to 5, we have 2. As well as filtering. We can do another one. Okay, Mr. Holland's Opus. There you go. Master detail view using React Turbo Scaffolding.